How the heck we got to the place we're at? We're going to start today with the Republican Party and Donald Trump, who now has been deemed to have won enough delegates to be named the presumptive Republican nominee more than ever. So, John, looking back at everything that happened from the descending escalator to now, let's review. How did Donald Trump go from longest of shots, even by his own estimation, to the nominee of the Republican Party?
Well, I think that one of the things that is overlooked is the extent to which Trump has, in a rather cagey and canny way, looked at what was happening in the Republican Party over the course of the last 20 years and figured out a way to capitalize on it in a way that no one else had. I mean, the key components of his victory, the elements in the Republican base that have been ascendant, the elements that are populist, you could say nativist, certainly nationalist, isolationist, again, some would say xenophobic. You can apply different kinds of verbs or adjectives to it, but that part of the base has been growing for a long time, and no presidential candidate previously has been able to just say, I'm going straight at that, and then combining that with his candidate skills, his celebrity, his ability to dominate the media. That was key. But I think really getting what was going on in the party was at the core of it in a way that a lot of people don't appreciate or give him enough credit for.
And as we've said many times, the field was weak. It was much weaker than people thought. And Trump represented change, and he represented not being a politician. There were other people in the race, like Ted Cruz, a new senator, like Carly Fiorina, like Ben Carson, who were also kind of anti-Washington, anti-politicians. But no one entered the race with as clearly defined a brand that basically said, you guys don't like the direction the country's going in? I've been saying for 30 years I don't like the direction the country's going in. And Trump had a fingertip feel for every step of the process. Remarkable first-time candidate in a Republican Party, which normally rewards the person whose turn it is rewarded with the nomination. But I've been asking a lot of Republicans in the last couple of weeks as it became clear Trump was going to win. Turn the clock back, same field, tell every candidate besides Trump, here's what's going to happen. Could any of them have stopped him? And I haven't heard an answer yet that makes me think this was anything but Trump's to lose, and he won it.
Well, let me just add one more thing, which I think is important, which is that Trump realized at some point that there was a greater price to pay for being perceived as a prepackaged, pre-programmed, poll-tested politician than there was for being offensive. And that people were readier, in the Republican Party at least, to tolerate offensiveness than they were to tolerate another Max Headroom bobblehead Republican nominee, which is what a lot of them thought of Mitt Romney, for instance. You know, he was like, I'll take that risk, that even if I piss them off, they'll like it because I'll seem real.
And it fit his brand.
Yeah.